Alright, so from the get-go, we just allow that way too easily. So this play here is completely free because we got set up poorly. And I understand Luca did take the goal, the free kick, but still, look at the reaction. It's just too slow from all of us. So as soon as that ball goes out, cool. We all need to tell each other, hey, reset, get to your position, get each other sorted out. We're too quiet, we're too reactive. We're not trying to quickly go, okay, cool, the ball's about to go out. Can I be proactive? Can I anticipate where should I go next? Rather than daydreaming and go, oh, the ball's there now. I go, it's too slow. Bye-bye. So, can we make sure Luke, you get to left wing, okay, so you can press. Everyone else, make sure, Max, you're not too far away from this player because it might go to him, so make sure you're closer. But let's let it play out for a little bit, and I'll show you where you should be once people get set up. Alright, so cool, from here. Goalkeeper's about to take it. It's clear as day is about to go there. So Luca, we need you here so you can quickly press. Peter, not a bad spot, but just make sure, can you shuffle over a little bit further, check your shoulder, ensure that if they try to pass through here, you can try to intercept. Okay, so try to be in a position where you're more blocking the passing lane to this player out here. Okay, and then Lawrence, Josh, you're marking the same person. Reese, you're a million miles away from this person. Max, you are a little bit too far, but because he's playing that way, you're fine to stay where you are. But if he did play there, you need to be busting your butt off to get right behind. Okay, so Luca, make sure you block the pass to this player, and Luca be way closer to press him, because you're making your lives way harder. All these small little things make your life harder and harder, and these goals seep by. So here, no way this player should be able to receive, face forward, and play. Now the defender has it. So Reese, he's always going to be trying to play to this person. If he plays this person, he's going to be able to have a coffee, have a picnic, turn around, and then beat you. You're too far away. So as the defender gets it, can you recognise and close down this player's space?
I just realised.
Alright. And even still, just be careful not to give this guy too much space either. You guys you don't need to be marking right up on them, but you have to recognise if the ball is about to be played to them, if the ball's travelling, you must get nice up and close. Alright. You guys allow the other team to have way too much time and space. And even here, Peter, you need to be in a position, Peter, to recognise if he does reset, you need to be close enough to be able to press. So could you creep over here, eliminate any pass down here, eliminate any pass here, and eliminate any pass back? Okay, so at the moment, you're kind of just ball watching as well, Peter. So these little things add up. Reese, as mentioned, you're a million miles away. Okay. And even here, be careful that you don't get played through, because you have to try to be a bit more goal side. These little things add up. Even here, once again, reaction so slow. Why do we let them have that time to reset? Why do we let them play out? So do we see that aim and you're currently not marking anyone or doing anything? Okay, so Seb's our defensive midfielder in this situation. So could you have pushed up here, okay, and prevented them from playing to this person while also being in a position to probably double up on this person? Okay, Lawrence, perfect push up. Reese, good push up. Okay, we have both Eamon and Luca kind of doing the same thing. Okay, kind of doing nothing. I guess, cool, you're blocking it from going to this person's feet. No dramas, Luca. If you're going to do that, probably drop further back. But yeah, this is just way too easy. Way too easy. So far, understand your positioning and understand, can you press on player's first touch? So even there, Lawrence, I like how you did anticipate, but I don't like how on his first touch there was nothing that was putting him off balance. Could you have put a little arm? Could you put your right arm on his right arm or on his left arm, or could you apply some pressure? I know you're there, but you haven't. There's no physical contact on him. So, if you ever see this, Max, this is your cue. 1,000% of the time, not just daydream and watch him. Could you say yes, Peter, 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 and get this overlap, or at least Peter, 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 reset. We're ball watching. We're just watching each other have the ball. All right, and to score goals, and we've got to get in behind these players. Okay, so maybe Lawrence, could you support under? And then Eamon, you can make the run in behind. And if you make this run, Eamon, you might drag this player with you. And then Seb's free. So one aspect, defensive wise, be close enough to pressure player. Make sure you're blocking passing lanes. Don't be too close. Don't be too far away so they can receive and turn and beat you without you even being there. On the attacking side, can we start making more forward runs? Be selfless. Be brave. You might not get that ball, but you might drag this player half a meter so then this player can get it and shoot by himself. Or you might not get the initial pass, but then good deal. But then you might get the second pass in behind. If you push up, then Lawrence can get involved. And Max, you should be making runs too. Okay. Luca, if you're my left winger, can you get more involved and make runs in behind? Because if you receive it here, Luca, you're just going to get pressed. So can you look to make runs in behind? Or run straight by him and try to ask for these passes. We've got to try to get forward if you want to score goals. So do you see now he's goal side of you? Can't happen. Can't happen. Now, Eamon, if you track back, you may as well track back and be effective. Because you're still not... You've tracked back, you've done the hard work, but then if that happens, it's game over. So can you get across him to block him to get goal side of the goal? Okay. But it's a great work that you're tracking back. But if he does get it, it's kind of a waste of time. In terms of the right choice, Eamon was on straight away. So here, you've drawn two players in. You've done your job, Peter. Now can we play out? And then make your forward run. And then get it back. Or allow Luca to get the pass through. But I'm saying the biggest thing is defensively, you're too far away from your players. And then attacking wise, you're not making forward runs. You're not creating any threat or any danger. So do we see? So I had to tell Max to do this. You can see I'm trying to get him to do it. And if he didn't, this player would have received, turned and beat Max. But of course I yell at him. And so now, on his first touch, you're there. What happens? You win the ball. If you just let the player receive and turn, it's game over, man. These are basic stuff. You have to be on your player when they receive the ball. Straight on. That's how you win a ball. But now Josh and Lawrence, it's so ball watchy. One of us has to come and say, yes, reset. One of you, Josh, have to come and reset. You're not providing an option. Okay? One of you have to come and provide an option. And let Peter run forward. Let Lawrence support underneath. Peter's our winger. He's got to get forward and make forward runs. So Lawrence, Josh, you have to provide. Otherwise, there's too many defenders versus attackers. Can you guys be a part of the attack? Can you guys support? So then Peter can make runs in the box. So Peter can make forward runs. So Eamon can receive forward. Our wingers shouldn't be supporting underneath. Get involved, Lawrence and Josh. So Luca, get on your bike here, man. This is what I mean about forward runs. We could have 1,000 goals. Make the forward run. Receive the ball. You're in front of goal by yourself. But it's a change of pace of sprint. You dart in behind. To start scoring goals, you guys have to learn to make the runs. And you might not get it. But you might drag a bunch of players with you and Eamon drives inside. Who knows what might happen? But you have to make the forward run. Sprint forward, not jog forward. It's a sprint with intent of this ball is coming to me. I know it's coming to me. I'm going to score. It might not, but you know it's coming. That's the mentality. See how you stop the run? Make the run regardless. Sprint in behind. Allow people from behind Luca to do that job. Lawrence, Reese, Josh, support underneath. So then these players can run in behind, and then you be these players, defenders, Josh, Lawrence, Reese, Max. We need Max, we need Reese pushing up, we need you supporting. Alright. Let's see if we can find a goal kick. It's a small thing. But as a centre defender, man, as a centre defender, you gotta be putting your body on the line there. It's not even a hard kick, like, especially if you're blocking the goalkeeper's vision. You gotta block that, Josh. Like, as a centre defender, your job is to put your body on the line, block shots, defend the goal. But that's it's a small thing to learn. But yeah, it's just a habit. Alright, so there's two issues with this. One, keeper, you're playing the son that's marked by two people. But two, Luca, there was no running into space to want the ball. You didn't want the ball at all. Okay, I understand you're marked and you shouldn't have had to receive the ball. But you should be on your front foot, on your light on your feet, ready to attack the ball, ready to even make this run so you can receive here. Okay, make these runs. Be wanting to have the ball. But keeper, obviously this choice is the better choice. Keeper, that's a bad pass. All right. So, oh. Ideally, if it's a 1v3, 1v4, ideally it's not the best option. If we had Eamon, Seb, Luke all nice and high, then that would be a good idea if needed, keeper. But we only have one player up there. Most of our teammates are here. We could be playing out here, letting him drive, and then we can play to Peter. But I guess if we're really under pressure and we're struggling, sure. But one, that's a super, super hard pass to control. So it's just not a great distribution, keeper. if these guys are all high pressing, cool. Seb, Eamon could get high, Luke could get high, then we go long. But it's just not the right time for this. Can we play to our centre backs? Fullbacks, can we be nice and high so when we can play out to our fullback? So ideally, positioning wise, Reese, our fullback needs to be out nice and wide. Max, fullback high and wide. Eamon, Seb, one of us has to be much higher than the other. Okay, Luca, way higher. Up here so you can receive these passes. So then winger, fullback, centre back, fullback. If we have a midfielder, great. Striker, other wingers on the other side. Okay, so then we can play here. We can play out there then. Or goalkeeper can play straight to winger. Okay, straight to the winger. Maybe if we have to, we can go straight over to the striker if he's here. Okay, but do we see what our shape is? Does that look like a good shape? Does that look like ideal compared to centre back, fullback, winger nice and high, off the pitch, off the screen. Here, maybe a midfielder, maybe a striker. Okay, do we see how the red is a much better shape compared to the blue? The blue's not making much sense. Do we see how there's not many passing options that we can do to the blues? It's very tight, it's poor compared to what type of stuff we can do with the white. Okay, it's more spread out. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I'll leave it there.